Now I have salesman-wise sales data. Let's say I want to learn what is data validation in Excel. So I ask ChatGPT like this. I copy paste the data set first and ask, explain what is data validation with the below data set. Show me an example and teach me as if you're teaching it to a 10-year-old kid. So we got the answer. Let's see what it says. Okay, now if I want to validate the user inputs in this column, I can do it. So if a user enters any other value apart from what I want, Excel will show an error. That's data validation. Now let's implement it. Let's say I want to validate the region and month columns. Because regions cannot be other than these 4 regions. And months cannot be other than 12 months of the year. If a user makes any typo, Excel will show an error message. So if a user enters anything else apart from these 4 regions in this column, or anything else apart from these 12 months in this column, Excel will show an error message. First of all, I choose the 4 regions and give them a range name. I call them as valid regions. Now this is the source data for the Excel. Excel will refer to this to validate the user input. Now I choose the entire column because in this entire column, I don't want to see any other names except these 4 region names. Now I go to Data and Data Validation. In the Allow field, I choose List. Now Excel asks for source data to refer to and validate the user inputs. I give the source name as equal to valid regions because that's the name we gave for these 4 regions. Now you can see the drop down with 4 region names. I can simply choose the region names from the drop down. If a user enters any other name here, they'll see an error message. Now let's do the same for the months. I choose all 12 months and give them a name to that range. Let's say valid months. Then I choose the month column, go to Data and Data Validation. Choose the Allow field as List and give the source data name as equal to valid months. That's it. We have a drop-down menu for the month column as well.